Hey guys, how you doing today? Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I'm Glenn K of Silent Takeover, Dolphinshavers and Silent Shavers, and today we're going to be reviewing the Clash News article that came out today, and I'll also be bringing you a TH10 BoWitch attack. Before we get started, if you find the video useful, as always, please give me a like or comment below, and also feel free to subscribe to the channel where you'll find more content and videos on Town Hall 8 through to Town Hall 12. And if you'd like to join me in Clash, please check out the description below. You'll find the clan tags and the requirements for joining us, as well as a link for the Silent Takeover Discord. So on to today's content. I want to draw your attention to this, the time and cost balancing article. And so the first thing we want to look at here, troop training and spell brewing costs reduced. Yeah, so I don't know how many of you would have been around and remember when golems used to take 45 minutes plus to cook, and they all got greatly reduced, which changed the game. And it looks like we're going to get something similar with this new update. So again, the costs of some of the troops are going to be reduced, as well as the time that it takes to cook them, which will be handy when it comes to CWL and your clan wars. I'll scroll through these briefly, but you'll see it is a majority of the troops that are going to be getting a rework. And then next up, lab upgrade times, which is a huge thing. So all of the troop upgrades are now going to not only cost less, but they're also going to be they're going to take less time to actually upgrade. So it looks like this particular article is geared towards those lower Town Hall levels, the players that are Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9. You're trying to catch up to the higher levels, the 10s, 11s and 12s. This looks like it's going to help you to do that, because you'll be able to get through your troop upgrades much quicker. And while we're speaking of that, so we'll just scroll through these, and again, you'll see it's most of the troops and some of the spells. We're also getting a reduction to the buildings. So not only again on the cost, but also on the amount of time that it's going to take to actually upgrade the building. So again, it looks like this is very much geared towards encouraging those lower level players to get through those levels, to get to the back end of the game. So could this be that they're trying to encourage as many players as possible to get to 11 and 12 so they can bring out 13? It certainly looks that way to me. And again, I'm just going to scroll through these buildings, and you'll see that is a majority of the buildings. And that does include right down the bottom, the big ones, the Inferno Towers and the Eagle. The Eagle took 2 weeks to get to its max level when I upgraded it on my Town Hall 12. So I'll be keen to see what that's going to look like after this rework. And then finally, in this article, and quite interestingly, we have this little section here. As a reminder, these changes will go live in our April release. So that's confirmed. This update is going to land next month. So we've still got a few weeks to wait yet. But also, until then, stay tuned for further news about what's to come. Now, what could that be? Could that be a new troop? Could it be a new building, a new defence, a new siege machine? Could it be Builder Hall 9? What are your thoughts? Drop me a note in the comments. Let me know what you think it could be or what you'd like to see. I can tell you that I don't believe that is going to be Town Hall 13. For me personally, Town Hall 13 will be at the back end of the year. But with this update coming in, that's going to encourage a lot of players to get up towards the back end of the game so they can then release Town Hall 13. And so on to today's attack. As you can see, we're with the mini at Dolphinshavers. And first off, I just want to show you the war log. So there's our CWL log. Promotion almost every season. We just missed out in December. And then in the Classic War, a majority of wins there. Certainly since we took over this clan and made it into our own. So if you'd like to join Dolphinshavers, again as a reminder, there is the clan tag in the description. They accept players of any level, and they will consider part rushed as well. And so we're looking at the war from a couple of days ago, and today's attack was completed by Mr. Nice Guy, Stan. So thank you very much for allowing me to use the replay for the video today. And in this one, it's a Town Hall 10 v Town Hall 10, and he was hitting number 1. So let's look at that base. Now, if you look at this, we've got some very large compartments here. And the 2 Infernos quite central. So how is Mr. Nice Guy going to hit this base? Let's check out his army comp. We've got 10 Giants, 2 Breakers, 8 Witches, 15 Bowlers, the Wall Wrecker with more Bowlers inside, then both of the heroes, 1 heal, 3 rage, a jump spell, a free spell, and then the CC poison. Now, when it comes to the witches, as always, the first thing you want to do, and what Mr. Nice Guy does here, is he's going to drop a giant, a witch, and a couple of bowlers in each of these corners to help create a funnel. And what these troops will do is they will destroy these buildings here and here, leaving this section here for the troops to go into, and then they will funnel into the base. So we've got this cleared and this cleared. That's the first thing you want to do, create that funnel. Next up, what he's going to do is there's going to be a line of giants to tank for the rest of the army, and that will be followed by a line of witches, and then he will place the breakers and the wall wrecker to help gain access to this first compartment, and then it will be the line of bowlers and then the 2 heroes at the back. These troops are going to funnel into this compartment here, and then from there on out it is simply down to spell placement and the hero abilities. So what he's going to do is there's going to be a rage as the troops get into this first compartment. Obviously want to rage up all of those bowlers while the majority of the troops are there. And there will also be a heal spell to help keep them alive. A freeze spell on the Inferno Tower. Obviously Infernos do big damage, so if we can stop that for a few seconds, that will be a huge help to the attack. And then finally, as the CC is lowered, we will drop a poison. Now when the CC does come over, there will also be the placement of another rage. And that's getting quite messy, so let's just get rid of that. So by this point, the troops are into this section here. The CC is down, this Inferno is down. Troops are making their way into the base, so what he will then do is he's going to place his jump spell here, and that opens up the back end of the base, which is a great touch, and it also gives us access to the second Inferno Tower. And there will also be a rage spell placed around about the town hall, again just to help push those troops through into the back end of the base. And by this point, the majority of the base is down, and it's just goes down to clean up. And you will see that also Mr. Nice Guy manages to swag his queen ability, just popping that right at the end of the attack. Okay, so a brief recap for you. Clear your funnel. And then we're looking giants, witches, breakers, and wall wrecker. And then finally bowlers and your 2 heroes. And then it's all down to your spell placement and your hero abilities. Okay, that's enough of my jibber jabber, so let's check out the attack. Great job there, Mr. Nice Guy. And there you guys have it, a Town Hall 10 BoWitch attack. And that's it for today. So again, please give me a like if you found the video useful, and drop me a comment either on content you'd like me to bring you in future, or what your thoughts are on what could be coming in this incoming update. And then finally, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of my latest content. Until next time guys, keep on clashing.